is Denise Walsh and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a few ways that you can get yourself out of a rut. Yes. Now, what does rut truly mean? It can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. It can mean feeling bored. It could mean feeling restless. It could mean this disconnect, right, between what you really want and what you're actually doing. It could mean that you are not passionate about where you are, but you don't really know what to do about it, so you feel stuck. If any of those things resonate with you, then I want you to comment DreamLife below, because together we are going to kick you out of that rut and into your dream life. But before I jump right in, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release a video. So we discussed what is a rut. It's this feeling of blah. It's like passionless. It's like you're going through the motions, maybe even feeling like a zombie, but you're not really engaged or in love with your life. And often when we feel this way, we don't know what to do about it. At least when I have felt this way, I have felt like, well, I guess this is a sign that I don't really want to be here anymore, but I don't know what else to do. So I stayed in my rut for years. I was restless, I was bored, I was insecure, I was wishy-washy, and I didn't know what to do, so I stayed. And I feel like so many of us choose to stay because we either don't have a roadmap to get to the other side, or it maybe seems scary to do so. So these are a few things that I did when I was going through this rut, when I felt stuck and I didn't know what to do. First of all, I recognized the feeling. So here's the deal. You didn't always feel stuck, right? If you're at a job right now, my guess is that when you started it, you loved it, and you're in this honeymoon phase and you were super excited and interested, and even when there was drama or when there was conflict or when there was a frustration, you knew you were supposed to be there and you were so excited about it. But as the years go on, you grow, and sometimes that job doesn't evolve with you, and you can start to feel like you've outgrown it. That's how I felt. I knew there was no ladder to climb, and I knew I had kind of come to a cap within my organization, and I had kind of outgrown it. And that's for me where the restlessness came from. It wasn't that what I was doing was bad or not a good thing or whatever. It was like, I'm ready for a new challenge. So for me, it was this place where I knew in my spirit that I was ready for something new, but I didn't know what that looked like because I felt guilty about that. I felt like I should want to stay. I felt like I should be grateful for the job that I had. And that created more restlessness and more frustration and more rut. So the first thing I did, like I mentioned, was I honored the feelings, knowing that I had not always felt this way. You know, when I first got into the job, it was honeymoon, it was great, and I loved it, and I would do it for free, and it was great. And then it evolved, I evolved, and it wasn't so great anymore. And so I had to listen to myself. I had to take that restlessness or that feeling of stuckness seriously. And I had to, instead of trying to say, I'm just going to fight through it and make do, right? How many times do we justify why we stay somewhere we don't like? I honored it. And I said, all right, I don't really want to be here anymore. Please show me what's next. And I had to get quiet. And you'll hear me talk about this all the time because I know the answers to all of our questions are inside us. It's not about asking other people, and at some point you will ask for help, but at first it's really about getting in touch with yourself. So I had to get quiet. And I had to say, what do I want? What's important to me right now? What do I want my life to look like? What do I want? So I first honored the feelings, and then I asked myself, what do I want? Really, what do I want? And is there anything that comes to mind that I could put on the calendar today so I can start taking steps in that direction? So the third thing that I did when I was going through this myself is I started finding people who were 3 steps ahead of me, who were doing things that I already wanted to be doing. So then I could start to up-level my network, up-level my connections, and get to know them. So what I found in this process is that it wasn't a flip of the switch and now I feel happy and passionate. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, it can be that quick once you learn these skills. But it was honoring my emotions, listening to them, and saying, what is it that I truly want, and starting to take steps in that direction. And one of the massive steps was to find people who were doing what I wanted to do and get in their community so I could learn and grow. Because guess what that did? That lit my fire again. That lit my fire again. And I was so excited about what I was learning now that I was able to feel that passion that I had been longing for. So let's recap. Honor your emotions. Listen to yourself, listen to yourself. You haven't always been in a rut. What is it about your life do you not love right now? What area of your life do you need support in, or you need to up-level in, or you need to maybe let go of, right? Number 2 is, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Really? What do you want? Get so clear about that. That number 3 is that you can then start finding people who are doing that, who are having that. Maybe it's a good marriage. Maybe it's a different type of position. Maybe it's whatever. Find those people and then get in their communities. And as you start to learn those skills, your passion will be reignited again. I hope that this was helpful. And if you want some more free resources, I do have the Dreamcast, which is the podcast. It's on all major podcast players. And then I also have the DreamLife Action Planner, which is the roadmap, right? It's when you brain dump all of your to-dos and you prioritize them so you know that you're taking action in a direction that's going to take you to where you want to be. So if this resonated with you at all, please hashtag or comment #DreamLife, and I'd love to welcome you to our community. Have an amazing day.